Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the YouTube Editor's Perspective podcast. And happy Singles Awareness Day, because I don't think any of us are taken.
Nope.
Yeah. This is how we spend the day.
I fear the fairer sex.
just us, four guys, just having a good time, hanging out.
DA's trying to not get stabbed.
Yeah, we have DA away from the park, so the children are safe. We're all good. All right. So.
With yourself.
Boy, you would think.
So we actually have a whole bunch of editing topics. We're prepared this episode, like the Boy Scouts.
Oh God, and that would make DA the Scoutmaster.
It would. So let's let that viewers just picture that.
What's that? Not even a minute in, and there's about two.
We're going for the record. All right, so we have a whole slew of kind of editing topics, and I have a few other. Actually, there's one thing I want to bring up really quickly, just because I saw it recently after the Super Bowl, and I saw a picture that just really it made me laugh, and it was beautiful. So, have any of you guys seen? Oh, by the way, it's Lone, Proceed, DA, and BG. So no other extra people. Have you guys seen the unflattering Beyonce meme?
Oh, of course.
Oh, yes.
I'm already tired of it.
Oh, there's one that I saw that... Hold on. Where did I put it? It was one of those things where I just saw it and I was just like, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
It's an over 9,000 joke, isn't it?
Nope.
While he's looking, are we ever going to watch Batman and Robin for Bad Movie Day?
I've seen
Close,
it
though.
times. Probably wouldn't affect me anymore.
I'll post this in the link dump.
So you say, and it never is done.
That's true. But...
Yep, this isn't even my final form.
I saw one of the comments was like, she must absorb the other two members of Destiny's Child before she can become perfect.
That's fucking amazing.
It's like, yes. It was just so beautiful. It's just like one of those ones where just like I just kept laughing, and yeah. But going into our editing topics, we have a kind of a whole slew here, but one of the ones that we were just kind of thinking of off the top of our heads is dealing with originality and just what we deem to be original or not, which I mean is a very subjective opinion, I guess, so to speak, as far as what, between editor to editor. So I'll leave it, one of you guys, if any of you guys want to lead off.
Wait, what?
Nope.
I got lost. I'm reading something ridiculous right now.
All right.
Reading, start the podcasting.
No, I'm just scanning through IGN's articles, and I come across this video game dating profiles thing.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that.
Okay.
It's fucking hilarious, though.
Okay, I guess I'll go then. So, as far as what I think of originality, like, I really don't believe that, like, you use a certain source and it can be deemed unoriginal, in my opinion. I mean, again, this might be a skewed opinion considering, my love of DBZ and stuff like that. However, yes, there are DBZ videos that are unoriginal. I definitely know this. I'm guilty of that. I mean, random DBZ beta, it's been done 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Most of the times it's due to boredom. However, I still think that a overused source can be used in original ways.
Explain, because
That
I'll say rarely.
That DBZ video you love from Yomicon.
True, but that seems like it all depends on the song. You can't.
Well, I mean that's true. I mean, it's a whole encompassing picture as far as the video is concerned, but I still think like it's really just in how you use the source.
Random DBZ action cannot be original.
You don't think that Tien thing we did was original?
As I was about to say that the Tien meme. that we tried
I
to
mean,
start.
But come on.
People just tend to use the same things over and over again, but there's still a lot of stuff in DBZ that can be used.
But come on. None of those videos were good. I enjoyed them all. They were enjoyable. They weren't good.
You can't be that good with like 2 episodes of T.A. just screaming and blasting. There's only so much you can do. With like,
I mean, you even threw in like Vegeta flashbacks into years D.
it's just tried everything.
Hey, I was the first one. And the
I don't. Well, I was. I mean, you were the first one that was challenged, so. Then what was it? Proceeds was canon. It used only 6 tri-beams.
Yep.
So yeah, someone was bitch. God, there's someone. I forget who it was. Someone was like really bitchy.
Yeah, about
on my
yours.
video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
my-
36 tri-beams. It's kind of faggy.
Well, no. He was just like, why would you instigate doing this? There's so many shitty Dragon Balls. Why would you promote this? I'm just like, or like first he said something first, like something along the lines. I'm like, such anger, young Padawan. And then like he did that, and I'm just like, he's like,
Hate leads to darkness. Darkness leads to sadness. Sadness is the path to the dark side.
but no, hate leads to suffering.
Oh, suffering. That's what it was.
I sense much fear in you. But anyways, he's like, why would you do this? And just for the shits and gigs. That's what I replied. Just for the shits and gigs, and that's all that really was for. But you never saw that though.
No, you didn't.
So I mean, even in some cases, random Dragon Ball Z action can be original. If it's just like for DBZ, it has to be like completely out there. Like again, like another video that I think is completely original, the Hercule video.
Oh yeah, that's very original.
Yeah, from Elite Meatwad. There we go. Blah. Damn him and his name, tongue twister. But yeah, to me, it really all depends on just how it's done. Yes, I know there's a lot of
DA is constantly shaking his head.
It's not how it's done. It's the song. It's purely the song. Hands up, rap with action and lyric sync. All right, original. Hercule, original because of the song. It's all the song. I don't know how to convey this properly.
I feel the song is the over-encompassing picture, though. It's like when I say the source material, I mean the song as well. Just because, I mean, that is part of the source, is the song you're using.
So
anybody that used the song first is technically original there. I'm sure the first person they used, I'm trying to think of an overused song recently. Some Cell Dweller.
The song that I used that everybody used.
Oh yeah. Why can't we keep it together? I'm sure the first DBZ of that is original technically because the song was used for DBZ first.
Yeah, if you're going
to be
by
honest,
your argument.
the more I think about it, it's like the whole original thing is just a waste of fucking thought process. It seriously is. It's like, you know what? These days, really nothing is per se original. Everything has been done in some way, in some shape or form before.
I did a Man versus Food video.
You just improve on it. Oh, that's been done before too. I guarantee that.
I doubt it.
I guarantee it's been done before.
I doubt it. I highly doubt
If so, congratulations. You're what the internet people are called first.
No,
Big deal.
First
First round, man.
It's like, you know what? It really doesn't matter who did it first. It's who does it best. That's how I view it. Who fucking cares if a song's been used 8 million times? Out of those 8 million videos, there's going to be those few gems that are really fucking good. So are you going to say because the song has been used 8 million times that this one video that is an actually great video isn't good because, oh, this song's been overused? That sounds retarded to me.
If a song is used 1 million times, what makes the next person's better than the other? Because it flows a little more with the song?
It's at that point, it's personal preference. Like, the more I think about it, the more that whole argument is kind of invalid. It all comes down to personal enjoyment. That's what we make these videos to begin with. It's not a fucking contest. We make these things because that's what we want to do. We enjoy editing it. If somebody else likes it, who fucking cares if it's been done before?
I'm sorry, DA was pointing to his various awards.
You need to say that.
I had to explain while I was chuckling, so it didn't sound like I was making fun of his argument or something. He gave 1 awards. Next topic.
Well, I mean, what about your opinion?
There's not much more you can say for originality. You could argue the semantics of it. What is original? What's not original? Is it just because of the song and the way it's used? Is it because you use a clip that nobody else used before from an overused source or whatever? It's honestly just semantics.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's subjective in all intenses of the word. All right, so this one actually, this is going to be interesting for Perceived. This is like going to be infinity, just because he never finishes a video. Average editing time.
7 months for a fool. Seriously, I'll start something and I won't finish it for like 3 months.
Because you suck.
I don't suck. It's just like sometimes I lose interest in my videos. I don't.
It really depends on interest for me. Like, I mean, Baboom that I just made, I finished that in about 3 days.
That's about.
Granted, it was a very simplistic video. However, like, it's one of those things where just like I started working on it.
The 2 hour time frame is your normal. That's your average, the 2 day period. I can't tell you how many times we would sit there on Xbox Live, waiting in between Gears of War rounds, and what would you be doing? Editing. You'd have a full out within 2 days, and that's all you would do. You'd go to school, come back, you edit. You'd be playing video games in between rounds, edit. And you would just pop out videos, like, forget about it.
I mean, back in those days, too, a lot of those were betas. So at least just
there was the odd full back then.
Yeah.
But they still, again, max at 2 days. That's your average. That's your average. If you're
I had to say, just because Wasted Away, I started that. Like, that came out, like in the early summer?
No
way.
So.
Somewhere around there. I'll look at it real quick. Oh, wrong in my throat. Yeah, it came out in May. I put it out in May. I started that in January. It was one of those things where I kind of lost interest a little bit, and I just kind of kept coming back into it. Like, messing with it a little bit, would lose interest, came back. It's kind of the BG thing, where, like, I lost interest, and then finally I was just like, okay, I really want to make this.
Yep.
And then I got through it.
Hey, what's in your mouth? Come here. Oh, go ahead. You can have that.
But yeah, just like, I mean, for me, just like, I'm a very much, like, I've explained this in the podcast before. It's just like, when I'm enjoying something and working on something or doing something creative, I like to I finish it quickly. Proceed, on the other hand.
Well, see, that's the thing. Unfortunately, the compers keep muting their mic repeatedly, and it makes me go, what?
Yeah.
Basically, when it comes to me and my editing, unfortunately, I lead a life that is, in a simple word, chaotic. Like, I will be able to sit there and spend time on something, but usually within a day, I have to deal with about 8 billion fucking different things in between that period of time when I have to myself. So it's like, I'll have the urge to edit, and then I have to go do something real quick, and then that urge will be gone. So it's like, but when I have time to myself, like I did last year when I was living at my buddy Kevin's place, I was able to focus on a video. I worked on it for like a month. I did it. If you notice, my editing time was a lot quicker there. Mainly because I had time to myself to actually work on things and not have to deal with.
You sat on Animal for a Cowboy for a while, though, right?
I sat on that for like a month.
Okay.
And like I played with it, and I fixed a lot of things here and there. I fixed some spacing, some effect use. Like originally, that video was a lot less flashy, But in the end, it's like I had that compulsion. Like it seems like it's not doing enough here, so I had to go back and add certain things here, tweak this and that. That thing went through so many overhauls because of my own paranoia before it was finally submitted to Yoma.
Why don't you have people beta test it?
Because I was too paranoid you motherfuckers would see it.
Why? What are we gonna do? Steal it?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
Will
Imagine
said
like
that.
Bison just yes.
I mean, hell, if I would have showed Lone that, he might have actually posted his shit on time. And then where would we be? DA would be awardless. He wouldn't have won the wars.
What?
Or he might still have an award, and we'd all be editing we don't like.
Nah, DA wouldn't have won any awards. He wouldn't have won the wars. He would be too disheartened by Lone's victories.
What? His victories would have came after the war.
You would have sensed them psychically in the future.
Oh, all right.
I have this ability now.
Yeah.
I sense awards in my future. Oh wait, no! Mike's taking them from me. I see his smug face. Shit, I can't win the wars.
I see white people. Oh no. What's with this
Going to
black
melt them
accent?
down into another 115 monocles.
And let's not forget my habit of starting something, doing it, and then hating
I
it.
hate it.
Yeah.
Trash.
Actually, I wanna add a little stipulation to this. Like, I guess as far as like your editing process, like, can you do anything else while you're editing?
While I'm editing?
Yeah, like, because I know DA, don't you listen to podcasts while you edit?
Podcasts, reviews, all sorts of things. I can only edit while I'm listening to things.
Because there is a lot of downtime between the playing of the song and
Yeah.
clicking the video and adding effects. Between, I would say you might listen to the song a good 40 collective minutes out of a 5-hour session. That's
So,
kind of...
I don't know, because I'm very anal about like how my video and clips flow together. So I sit there and I'm like space, space, space,
Yep,
space.
that's how
space,
I am.
Move it a little bit, space,
That's
space.
basically
space.
how I am.
Before we go into ours, do you guys add effects after the video is completed or during
It depends on like how I'm doing the video. Like
Ah,
literally with the Met part I'm currently trying to work on, I spaced the clips out for like 5.
you go,
Thor! Mjolnir's might!
I'm lost.
what?
I'm
Mjolnir, Thor, lightning, his computer.
Oh.
Come on, guys.
oh god, fuck.
Come on, guys.
Okay, that was a little far-reaching, in all honesty.
How?
No, that was good.
Mjolnir is Thor's hammer.
His,
I
He was
know,
like,
I know, I
editing-
like the
He was
Magellan.
talking about editing the MEP track.
and his computer got struck by lightning.
I always called it Magellan.
It like they said it right, Mjolnir, but
I always called it Magellan.
but I don't know. You could have said like Zeus lightning bolt. I think that would have made a little more like that. I would have connected to it faster.
I turned to BG and I said El Thor, which is Inaru's lightning attack.
That's just too in your face.
Yeah, he went.
All right, so ignoring that horrible joke.
All right, so
I like the
But
joke.
It was
Screw y'all.
a hipster level lightning joke. How about that?
there we go. Wow. He put that on himself.
All right, I'm moving past this now. So I
Funny, man.
laid down like 5 seconds of track clip, and then I started looking at it, and I was like, all right, let me put the next few scenes here. But then, as I watch the video to see how it's flowing, I'll get that tick in the back of my head, like, wait a minute, how's this gonna look with the effects on it? Will it still work? I need to check that out. Should I wait? I think I should wait. Wait, no, I shouldn't wait. No, I can't wait. I lay out the next track, and all of a sudden I have like an OCD fucking impulse, and just have to add the effect, even just the basic effect of it, just adding the flash in general, adding the basic fade or the blur, not really playing with the levels of it, just adding the effect in general. And I would see, all right, I see where this is gonna go. All right.
Then
Then
you see like Proceed thinks like there should be a max there, and he's just like overplaying it. I can see his eye twitching like
I'll lay down like another 5
Feed.
seconds.
Misk.
In the time it'll take me to edit the next 5 to play with the next 5 seconds, I'll go back and have to adjust things in the first 5 seconds. That's basically the way I edit. I assemble, deassemble, reassemble.
I edit in very because like I'll have which actually we'll get into. Let's actually kind of flow into the next topic too. Like, we'll explain how if we kind of storyboard our videos in our heads, or
You
if we
didn't
just kind of.
answer. You
What?
shut your mouth, sir. We're still on this.
Well, because I was gonna go.
Our moment.
Yeah, you're kind of jumping around here.
Well, no, because it's gonna. To me, it goes along with what I'm about to explain in my head.
Yeah, but you guys had your turns, and if you keep going, then proceeds.
I'm doing both topics.
Talk about your first battle for 25 minutes. It's just gonna be.
I've been very reserved, like the past 2 podcasts. I'm not really saying that much.
No, but
Back of the bus, black people.
Oh, boy. It is still Black History Month.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, it is.
Right now, I'm trying to explain that you're shoving yourself in the back of the bus right now. What I was about to say is I'm combining these things just because I'm linking them both together. Just because for me, I'm trudging along. Anyways, so with how I edit videos, like I'll have certain things in my head as I'm going in. It's just like, okay, I see this scene. I hear this part of the song, I know what I want to go here. So I will, like, in the parts that I extremely know this scene's going here, I'll, edit in, bits and pieces. And then kind of slowly just combine the pieces together. Excuse me. But, so, as far as, like, wow, lost my train of thought. That hasn't happened in a while. And I have a list in front of me, which is sad. It's very sad. But yeah, just as far as like effects and laying stuff down, usually it's after. There'll be some instances where it's just like a mask or something. Maybe it's just like if I'm like just rendering out a certain scene just to see if it looks good, I'll add the effects in. But for the most part, I kind of wait till the end. I'm not really super effects heavy though in general, so. I don't really have to do a whole lot. You guys? BG Day A? The back of the bus, what do you think?
Oh, now it's our turn.
They
Nope.
muted, didn't they?
Yeah, they're muted.
Sorry, we were watching Batman and Robin. That's my favorite part of the whole movie.
They're having bad movie night during the podcast.
No, it's just on IFC, and I left it on there to watch the first Batman movie.
Oh,
hold
on.
I'm
It just went into the next Batman movie, and it was Batman and Robin.
Hold on, I'm echoing.
Just a little bit.
I'm echoing from the combos, and now I'm not, so we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so what did you ask us?
Well, you're good for laying down effects and editing time, and yada yada.
So we got laying down effects, editing time,
and do we storyboard our?
Really?
Streamline it, black people. Streamline it. Let's go.
One at a time. But no, you guys got to do all 3 of these. Hit all levels. All right.
About to make a cracking whip sound, and I'm like, oh, that's that's crossing the line.
Yeah. So, you will have our one topic for 40 minutes, and then these two can get the scraps, I guess.
These two can split.
They added a third entity. Proceed.
Wait, what? Did they? I didn't hear it.
CB.
Then we got some other we gotta talk about. So, your timeline crap, or do you
what's
want me to
going
go
on?
Our 3 topics. Let's go.
Okay, what are the 3 topics? Okay, how long do I take to edit?
Yeah.
Like I said before, I split up my video.
This guy is pathetic.
What?
You will edit for like 7 hours.
I will edit for like 7 hours, but
I have never seen anything.
I'll edit like 3 videos. I can't sit down and edit one single video.
7 hours.
Because I'll get bored.
It's just
with that video.
It's incredible to me.
I need to like freshen my mind, look at it from a new perspective. So if I edit something else and you come back, I'm like, oh, that actually looks terrible, and I can fix it up. So yeah, I can actually sit there. I've done it several times. Just sit there and edit 7 hours. I really enjoy it. But I have to work on several videos. The timelines.
How many are you working on currently right now, just so we can get a perspective?
I'm working on a Naruto video. I'm working on a Korra video that I am really liking, but it's far too easy for me. The lip syncing is going to be masterful in that. and my Gurren Lagann. Those are the three main ones that I'm working
Nothing
on.
ponies.
Nothing ponies.
Good. Off my computer.
Effects. I do add my effects.
Before, are you planning to finish that Sasuke?
I am, but
Back burner.
back burner.
Continue.
I have a Sasuke video.
Sasuke.
Five-finger death punch and
Really?
yeah.
I need to catch up.
It's called the song "Remember Everything."
Yeah. That kind of works, I guess.
It works perfect.
I don't like your hooks in that.
Yeah, I don't either. Nobody does. I showed it to Joey. He was like, "Dude, really? Come on, you can do something better." But I can't because I'm horrible.
No, it sounds horrible. Continue.
I add my effects after the video because if I like the video without effects, I'll really like them with effects. It'll just bump it up that much more.
Bump it up.
Oh no.
BG said that.
It's Joe Budden. Joey crap. Well, no, that's bad. My bad. Mix it up.
I don't know why, but that's just the way I do it. What was the third?
Do your storyboard.
My storyboard, of course. If I have a full video, it's all in my mind, and all it is just transferring it to Vegas. If it's not transferred the way that I see it in my mind, I won't like it, and I won't work on it, and it will suck. But pretty much the Gurren Lagann video, from what I saw of Gurren Lagann, I had everything that I wanted to do.
That's to me like too. I mean, we've stated this multiple times. It's just like I just can't imagine not watching a show and editing a video. Like, for the Baboon video, I had to watch Nichijou in order to make it.
I don't have to watch it either. I'm just like DA.
It's
simple.
Really. I mean,
the
sources are there. You got the clips.
Just go through them and like, oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know, to me,
I
like,
can understand if you're doing some type of story thing, but for like Baboon, it's just random weird stuff. It's not like an overarching story, so yeah, just pick your clips.
yeah, I guess like I don't know, still too, like, I still like to know like the meaning behind certain clips and stuff like that.
We have to go deep.
And like, yeah, we have to go deeper.
I don't need to. I see it, and I'm like, oh, this dude is crawling. There's a lyric that says crawling. I can do it.
In my skin.
Genius.
Like we're both on the same page there.
As soon as he said crawling, I thought he was going to say
I was about to sing it. It's like crawling in my skin. I think Tsubasa would have been on the same page as well if he were here.
Is that it for you? Or do we have another topic we have to jam in here?
Really?
No,
Another topic.
That's not the story yet.
Yeah.
So anyways, proceed. How about our first battle?
I remember it like it was yesterday. It reminds me of an extremely long story.
It reminds me of 30 podcasts ago when we talked about it before.
Let's see if I can bring it up. It'll just be them. The speaker next to it talking, and they'll just be doing commentary over there.
Remember that time we talked about talking about when we talked about our first battle? Yes.
Yeah, we would look at each other like
It'll be like a clip show for podcasting.
That'd be an interesting thing if we actually had just webcams. Just show me and proceed talking, and then just probably show you two with just like your head and your fists like, God damn it, would they just shut the fuck up?
Oh, we
God!
can't do a webcast because DA and I do a little thing, and it's awful.
one thing.
Well, actually, just like before we get to you, BG, just like a little side thing. So I rendered out a copy of the video cast from Youmacon. There's 12 gigs, and I decided to say fuck it and just try to upload it to YouTube. Which it started uploading, which I was amazed. I didn't know YouTube accepted that big of downloads.
Really?
Uploads. And when it started, it said, you have 26,000 minutes. Or, I'm sorry, 2,600 minutes.
What?
I was just like, oh, okay. So I fell asleep, woke up, and spent the whole next day, went back. It said I had 1,200 minutes still. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, like, and then it was around 50%, which like the 50% kind of makes sense to me, which I'll explain. And I fell asleep, and then I actually got woke up by my computer restarting, like Windows
Oh.
update. I'm like, oh great, I probably just fucked up. And when I actually woke up, checked online, the video was processing, and it's still processing right now. So it might be a day or two before it actually.
No. When it says it's processing, it always says it's processing when you're uploading. So if it didn't finish uploading, it'll just forever process.
It'll be locked in processing hell
No,
for a
because
while.
after it uploads, it'll process for a bit still too.
Yeah, but while it's still uploading, so if it restarted,
No, I've had videos like, especially like bigger MP4s. They upload quickly, but then YouTube processes them forever
yeah. But if
after the upload.
I'm saying it might not be done uploading.
Okay.
So it just
I'm
says
gonna give it a day or two. But the thing is, like why I think 50% is because when I render like big AVIs in Vegas, once it hits 50%, it goes straight to 100.
Yeah, I don't know
So
why.
I'm wondering if it's gonna be wondering if it's the same for uploading giant AVIs. So
It's not gonna
we'll
work.
see. We'll see.
No, it's not gonna work.
Stop being a pessimist. I want to be hopeful, man. All right, so
I think their limit is 10 gigs.
I don't know. They might have upped it. I mean that was like a few years ago. It was 10 gigs.
We'll see.
So we'll see. But
Wait for
your turn, BK.
what? Okay, I can't edit more than like 2 or 3 hours. But if I have a deadline for something, I can spend a good 7-8 hours on it.
And you'll crank out some nonsense garbage.
SpongeBob won an award, bruh. I'm just saying.
They're just giving awards away. Look at Loam.
Wow.
Who hasn't won at that con? Oh yeah.
Who got robbed?
How my Youmacon victories? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And I congratulate you. And I congratulate you on those, good sir. But what about OhioCon?
OhioCon has. You know what? I'm not going to insult the judges. I'm not going to do it.
I'll link them this episode. Be like, hey, make sure this dude never wins.
Them judges are not the best, though. I'll say that.
They're not the best. All right. Or some variation of it. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
What are we doing? Where am I? My baby.
Yeah. I just don't like editing for a very long period. It feels like I get kind of burnt out after a while. Like if I'm there for 4 or 5 hours, it's just like, oh, why am I still working on this? I don't know. Maybe I need to split my videos like DA does. Maybe that'll keep me motivated.
I'm a genius.
Papadopoulos.
Pizza.
Why you keep saying these references nobody gets or cares about?
You get them.
Or cares about.
What's up?
I care about them. Effects. I add effects as soon as I lay down the clip if I want an effect there. There's just what I do. I don't.
You're mainly raw though now, aren't you?
Yeah, I do a lot of raw now.
Oh my.
I am.
Happy Valentine's Day, ladies.
That was in poor taste.
That was horrible taste. It was there though. I had to do it. Sorry, like the probably 2 female viewers that we have.
So yeah,
Probably going to -5 now.
they're just not recommending this to anybody. De-recommending. Yeah, like I said, I just lay down effects. I am very raw now. But
Were you just waiting for someone?
DA actually said something when I just looked at him for a second.
There's a pause and was like, you must be waiting for a retort.
Oh, DA.
All right, continue.
As for storyboard, I only storyboard when I do lyric sync.
Yeah, same.
If it's beat seek random beta or something, I just like, okay, I want to use this part of the fight scene, and it's not even really that. I'll just be like, yeah, this flows well, whatever.
But sometimes you'll have like certain little ideas here and there, like for the little Soul Eater beta that I made. I know I wanted to use the part of Soul and Black Star, being gay. Like
Yeah.
I wanted to use. I never used that before. I was like, I want to use that, and actually, like, it oddly syncs to the lyrics, which is like, oh.
Yeah, with random action and action in general, you can have ideas of what you want to do, but it's not like long drawn out.
Oh
like,
yeah.
For my SpongeBob, there were like 15 points. I was like, this is what I'm going to use. 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 If for non-lyrics thing, it's just like, okay, I like the way that looks, or no, I don't like the way that looked. Can I find something better? Or I'll draw something I saw in another AMV, like a specific clip, and I'll be like, where was that at? Because that would fit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that. I get that a lot.
I see 11.
It's not like,
Count yours.
yeah, you did. My one.
I
I technically have two.
made a mistake.
They gave me a cheap trophy for the other of 2009.
Fell apart.
Fell apart. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I guess, like, main thing about storyboarding is, it's like for a bigger full or bigger project, you want to think about it. I guess is what we're trying to get at. You want to have a plan going in for something. Like going in blind to a full, for the most part, it will usually end up being disastrous.
If you're not storyboarding your full, this is gonna be 3.5 minutes of like a beta.
Really, if you just have a vague, this is what I want to do, I don't think that's gonna work.
I can understand if you're like, okay, I wanna do a character profile of such and such person for this person, such person for that.
Yeah.
If you're just throwing clips on there, it's gonna look hideous. Especially for like slower part. If you don't have a theme there, it's just
Pink
like
wig, thick ass, give them whiplash.
why would you even bring that up?
Because that is a perfect example of what we're talking about.
That video is so terrible.
Yeah.
How terrible is it?
It's so terrible. It gave me AIDS.
The monotony of that statement is, how terrible is it? I expect you like making like the arm motion of like sales pitch. But
That can't be referenced here because that's not an AMV. It's not.
It's just
It's purple. That's all it is.
black and white a lot.
This 30 seconds of your life brought to you by the color purple.
That AMV made me hate purple. Like that's how terrible it is. Made me hate like 7 things at once.
So any editors for BG's birthday, you need to edit him a video that is just colored in purple.
Using a Nicki Minaj
I
song
will
to
unsubscribe
Final
from
Fantasy
you.
13.
I will unsubscribe from you. I will unfriend you. I will do whatever I can to avoid you for the rest of my life.
BG will see us at Yoma. Hey, what's up?
I'll just get my own room. Like, yo, don't even look in my vicinity this whole time.
He goes sit down to watch the AMVs, and it gets to a bunch of entries from like a whole bunch of editors in the community who just did it just to fuck with him.
That would be terrible.
You would just walk out the commit. You'd just walk home, wouldn't you?
I just walk out. Yeah. That's okay.
You're like, I don't even want a taxi.
I'll be in the game, y'all. Y'all know where to find me.
Someone will just edit, or someone will just like fight with was it Melina? Isn't she purple?
Oh.
But okay, well let's go to another topic real quick. Let's see what we got time. All right, so this is a little random thing. What footage can you like not live without? Can you just like if someone were to like what?
Whoa, Mike, hold on.
Yeah, you're.
You as well, Ralph.
Yeah, I'm very laggy right now.
Yeah, same here.
I think we may want to wait a second.
Okay.
Do we have empty music to play while this works itself out?
I can sing.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, we're getting a little better.
Okay.
All
By the way,
right, so,
before we start, does anybody feel that one of the Ocarina of Time songs sound like the Harry Potter theme? Is it just me?
trying to think of what one you'd be thinking of.
It might be
Dun,
Song of
dun,
Storm.
dun, dun, dun,
It might
dun.
be Song of Storm. Somebody
So,
sings Storm. Somewhere.
No, there's no really like.
It's right near the end. It's right near the end of Song of Storms. It sounds like Harry Potter.
That part. I can see how you're thinking that. However, Song of Storms was made way before Harry Potter, so they're copying.
Still skipping a little bit. Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's mainly it's just long for us. We're good with Ralph.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Mike is kind of skipping a bit.
you guys are coming in clear for me, which means it's coming in clear for the recording. So,
Okay.
But so as I was saying before, what footage you cannot live without? If someone were to say, I'm taking footage away from you, pick.
No,
Well,
if you were
one-
editing in a contest and that person said you can't edit this material,
Yeah,
that'd be a
what
better
would
example.
you be pissed about?
My Little Pony.
Are you serious?
Fucking end yourself.
Season finale is in
Oh
2
my
days.
god!
It's in 2
are
days.
are you being serious right now?
Yes, in 2 days.
Dude, why?
This Saturday. Season finale.
There's so much
So proceed.
more to be used.
That's not what I'm picking.
Okay, good, because it's
I'm just saying
old.
the season finale.
Okay,
is no rarity episode.
DA and BG, do you realize why now that there's a lot of times where you just don't talk?
No.
Because statements like that.
What does that have to do with me? That's him.
That is just, no. That's just you're a victim of circumstance that you're sitting next to him and share the same mic.
Hey, you're both black.
You know you.
Hey, I didn't throw that out there. I think you're throwing a reverse racism card here.
Reverse racism.
Reverse racism.
You've never heard of that term before?
Planet face down. You've activated my trap card.
Oh god.
I think it's between that and first. Between
Don't
those
be
two for now.
First.
Don't be first. I will delete that title. That's how much I hate first comedy.
Nice.
But as far as for me, I think it's quite obvious for me.
Totally, solely.
For me,
We all know. It's Drake.
It's pants and stocking.
Can't live without that Princess Tutu, can you, Long?
Yep.
You need your CDI Zelda, don't you?
They're all hitting the heart right now. You're hitting my heartstrings.
I actually have to think about this for a
Go
second.
ahead, Bones.
Go.
Announce what's the series you'd be hard pressed to deal without.
It'd be Soul
of course.
Eater for me.
Soul Eater?
Yeah,
Why?
I do my best work with Soul Eater.
Well, I guess Soul Eater can be used for pretty much any type of...
Anything and everything. Soul Eater is it for me. It has great action and all that good stuff.
It can be comedy or drama, whatever you want.
It would
I honestly can't even give an honest answer for myself because while I guess I edit .hack the most, I don't feel like that's what I edit the best. I just enjoy editing it more.
You're a one-trick pony, and we all know it.
There's two I can think of for you. .hack.
And Kenshin is right.
Yeah, I was saying Kenshin.
Yeah. I'd honestly be hard. It wouldn't really. The loss of one series wouldn't really bother me that much because I enjoy almost any series that I edit. So it's like, oh, one can't be used. I could use something else.
So if you can't use .hack forever, you'd be fine with that? Oh.
But I'd be fine with it? Not really. I mean, like I said, I enjoy editing. I kind of enjoy editing it the most, but
So the thing, he'd be hard pressed to re-download it. The only way, the threat and proceeds is if you download it again, you're a guaranteed lightning struck. You click download.
that's when I encase the computer in rubber and make the wires rubber based and make that work somehow.
Yeah, but of course, in order to get run on electricity, it still has to run through the metal coating that is encased in all the rubber.
Yeah, but
You be fucked, good sir. Either way.
there's the lightning based electricity, and then there's the automated created electricity. I'll find some way to route it out between the two.
No matter how much protection you use, it'd be like you're going raw.
Oh,
I went there.
someone give the Viking a beer.
I already had one.
There we go.
My series. I'm not gonna say anything like weird sources, even though I
VG can't live without SpongeBob.
can't live without weird sources. I'm just gonna say One Piece because it's just like Soul Eater that it has everything, but it's just super long. It's like 700 episodes
And going. And going. And going.
It's so long, dude. I feel bad for anybody that's like, I'm gonna start reading or watching One Piece. You are just done, my friend.
We'll see you in 4 months.
You'll be 3/4 of the way done.
Yeah, that's like freaking trying to watch every video on YouTube. It's
just not gonna happen more than like.
You just keep getting behind as you keep going.
You need a lot of free time to catch up in One Piece, or it's you need a lot.
You just like go into your job. I need about 4 months off. Why? There's a show I just gotta watch.
Gotta watch them all. One Piece.
That kind of trailed off at the end.
All right, let's
Enter
see.
rent.
When are we doing our next comic episode? Because I want to rip into Batman.
Yeah.
I need to.
Oh God, I knew that was coming. We
I
called
need
it,
to
Mike.
contact Nate or my friend Nate and see if he can get on Skype if he's got stuff to get on, just so he can be there, and see if we can get Brian on as well, my roommate.
I just watched Under the Red Hood.
You have a complaint about Under the Red Hood?
I have several.
Really?
Yes.
Alrighty.
DA got up.
Well, we're saving that for then, but that's one of my favorite.
I love Under the Red Hood. That was a great movie.
That's interesting. That'll be an interesting point.
Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. I have many a complaint.
Every
There's
time.
one thing too. Okay, actually, I have a. Oh, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Every time something would happen, PG would turn to me and just yell at me about what was wrong with it. Why do people? And I'm just sitting there like, are you asking me or?
All right, DA, you just probably had an out-of-body experience of you watching Clanad, in all honesty. That's how you were watching AMVs of Clanad.
I guess I could relate that to Batman, his clan ad thing.
No, you can't.
No, I can't. I take that back. His hatred for I don't like hate Batman, but
Good thing I'm done with Clan Ant though.
Season 3 is coming out.
Is it really?
Wait, is this true?
I can almost feel DA's rage.
His face fell, and he ran toward the mouse to see if this was true.
Yeah, I was like, this dude is messing with me.
This is
Yeah, I was. That was about to get a rage out of me like none other.
The daughter had a dream and she came back.
Don't get him started. We're
And
done.
then there's another robot. Oh.
I do find that amazing that Nichijou is made by the same company.
He is an incredible company.
That's supposed to be random though, as opposed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know, but it's
Ew.
just me. And then, like, I was surprised just because with like Nichijou and stuff like that. I was just wondering. I looked into it just because I'm like, have they made like any like action-oriented anime? Just because I mean, the small portion of action scenes in Nichijou are like really good quality, and I just realized they're the ones that did Munto.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Never saw it.
So you've seen videos of it though.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as like the action stuff like that, it's looks visually appealing.
Yep.
But
I like that American crap.
But actually, I wanted to ask you something, BG, because like I remember I heard something like someone said something about like watching stuff, and I'm just wondering, just because like I mean, certain people enjoy watching and viewings or playing stuff in a certain way.
Mhm.
Like, do you find enjoyment of, like, because, I mean, not being mean or anything, but you're very, like, nitpicky about, like, analyzing stuff.
Yes, I am.
Is that how you enjoy media?
No. While I'm watching the media, most of the time I just tend to enjoy or not enjoy it. If I'm not enjoying it, I'll point things out at that moment. But if I do enjoy something like Avengers,
yelling at AMVs trying to play the last story.
if it's something like if it's
Get
something
back
like
on that.
if it's
Sorry.
something like Dark Knight Rises, I'll turn to DA and I'll point something out. But
If
if
I
it was,
haven't done it already.
if it's something like Avengers, it'll be like a couple days or something. I'll be like, no, that was kind of stupid and blah blah blah. I don't find enjoyment in like what is going on?
What's
Now-
the purpose of bad movie day then?
Because we play off each other with that. There is one exception to this, and that's when editing is bad. When someone's hand is up, and then in the next scene their hand is down, and then it cuts again and their hand is up.
Editing it as in a movie, not in
Yeah.
an AMV.
Oh, okay.
When the cuts are bad and it's just like blatant.
Somebody has their arms crossed and their neck cut. They don't.
Dark Knight Rises. Her hair moved 3 different times.
No, it didn't.
It pissed me off.
No, it didn't.
Or is it Friday? Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Her hair rose.
Everyone fired. Everyone.
Fire rises.
The unemployment rises.
That's the title. Her hair rose.
The hair rises, Batman.
I don't know why I found that so funny. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we're pretty close to the hour mark. I have a few things here and there to like some things. Okay, so who the hell is tired of the stupid fucking Harlem Shake thing that's going on YouTube?
I have refused to watch even a single video.
What's
of it.
going on? I don't.
It's like Harlem Shake 2.0. People are doing. It's awful, dude.
I don't understand.
There's one that I saw that I enjoyed, and reason being is because it was the guys who do Node. You ever heard of them? And it's like they're about to start a Harlem Shake video, and the guy's just like wearing a bike helmet, and Freddie W comes up, rips the bike helmet off the guy, smacks him in the face with it, and goes, "No, you don't do this! You don't do this!" And he like rips the camera down.
Kind of like Gangnam Style. What? No. I'll do that for Tsubasa since he's not here.
There was a compilation of Harlem Shakes, and one person was doing a Gangnam Style like thing. Like I said, I refused to watch.
I've never even.
I clicked on the compilation. It was like 6 seconds. I was done. It's retarded.
I wasn't even aware of it.
Why? Why do these things catch on? Idiotic people. That's why. Stupid masses.
Yeah, but anyways, the other thing, I guess this might put us a little bit over, but it's something that I feel like should be discussed just because it's been big in the news. The whole Chris Dorner thing.
Refused as well to pay attention to that because on Twitter people were doing memes of it.
What's that?
All right, so
Man, what do I know? What am I good for? Why am I here?
I'll
You
explain
don't
it.
like comics, you don't like games.
Man.
So there is this black cop, or I should say ex-cop, that used to be in the LAPD police force, and he pretty much was, I guess, what's the word? Fired, essentially.
Communicated from the League of Shadows.
He was let go because of a false report of him. He reported that one of his officers abused a mentally challenged suspect, like kicked him while he was on the ground or something like that. He reported that, and then because of that, he apparently crossed some kind of line, and they fired him. And it's essentially just because he's been like stemming from this, like, and just kind of like has been tired of the corruption in the LAPD police force.
He started dressing up like a bat.
No, but
Batman story? Tired of the corruption.
But he essentially he posted this giant manifesto online
I've
like
heard
giving
about this. I've actually
giving
heard about this. Yeah.
giving his side of the tale. It's long. I got through a chunk of it, but like only had so much time today, and I mean going into this like the corruption he saw and stuff like that. And he started going. He pretty much set out a personal vendetta against the LAPD, and he was linked to apparently 4 murders of policemen and some family members of certain police officers. And police were going on this giant manhunt in him all throughout LA to the point where they shot at and injured civilians that had a similar car to him, like a similar truck. They shot at civilians, injured 2 civilians, and then shot another truck, the LAPD. So they finally found him, cornered him in a house, and then burnt the house down while he was in it.
I'll get you in your dreams.
It's just one of those things, though. It's just like,
go there. I was
I mean-
just about to go there, you piece. I had a mouthful of Pringles.
but like,
You'll contribute something.
but like the thing is, and I'm echoing again, but whatever. The thing is, like, granted, like, I mean, if it is true, I mean, because he was alleged murders. If it's true and he, murdered, innocent bystanders to this, revenge, vendetta, whatever you want to call it, then he probably kind of deserved what he got. However,
No.
the lengths that the LAPD went to, I mean, they didn't. He was just alone in this house. It was an abandoned house. The entire LAPD surrounding him. Why did they burn it down?
Yeah, that's where it starts to get.
Why did they not bring him in and bring him to court?
I can understand if it's
Because they didn't have to. He killed cops right then and there. They're justified in killing him like that.
Allegedly.
Doesn't matter. This is how the police work. Trust me from experience. I've dealt with enough cops as of late to tell you the truth. That's how these people are. Once they become police officers, civil dignity goes out the fucking window. Seriously, it's the truth. Once they have that badge, they get a god complex. A good majority of them. There are a few cops out there that are all right, but the moment they have the badge, they get a god complex. Everyone around them that's not a cop is scum. That's how it is. We say that right now. I don't know if any of you have been arrested or dealt with anything close to, a crime, but let me tell you right now because I've dealt with that right lately. I've dealt with that.
We're black. We get stopped randomly every day.
Yeah, well then there you go. But it's just how it is.
I wasn't telling the truth.
When I went to Ann Arbor, which is a very white part of Michigan, I did get accosted, is that the word? Accosted, that's the word, by a couple cops, just asking me what am I doing here.
You don't belong here, boy.
When it comes right down to it, they get a god complex, and at that point, you're just beneath them, and they can do whatever they want.
Okay, where my point was with the smoking down the house. If he has weapons, I can understand like trying to smoke him out or something. But if it's just like he has nothing and we're just gonna kill him now, what the ever? We're just gonna make it look like an electrical thing.
Yep.
Well, no, I mean, there's a lot of eyewitnesses.
No, that was a joke.
Yeah.
Make it look like an accident.
Yeah, but like still, I mean, they went the shootings beforehand too, where they were searching the gun. Like to me, that shows that there's something to hide there. And I mean, the LAPD is notoriously known as probably one of the most corrupt police divisions in the United States.
Oh yeah.
So it's just one of those things. However, I have not had the same experiences as you proceed. Maybe it's just bigger city thing, just since Ohio. Just because my brother-in-law is a cop, he's one of those chill cops.
Yeah.
Like he's one of those guys where he's on the highway, 65-mile-an-hour highway. He's sitting there. Person goes by him at 73. He's like, "Nah, you can do better than that."
Yeah, no. I have my dad. One of my dad's closest friends is a sergeant, and he's all right too. But a lot of the younger ones, like the ones that are fresh at the academy, especially, they just get this god complex, and it's fucking retarded. And the older I can't even say there's actually an age limit to it. There's just a lot of them just get a really big head, and they don't give a fuck about anybody. That's just how it goes. It's honest to
Yeah.
God pathetic. It's not the manifesto of the police force that, at least when I was growing up, we were always told it's to protect and serve. It's to protect and defend themselves. That's basically all it is.
Yeah, it's one of those things though. It's just, to me, it's a very, especially if you read the guy's manifesto, this Chris Dorner.
Yeah.
It's it's an interesting. You see both sides, which is a rarity.
Yeah, but it's
A rarity? A what? A what loan?
God damn it!
It's
I said I wouldn't say it.
it's self-interest, just like the Joe Paterno thing. It's
Yep.
It's self-interest.
So what?
Yep.
Joe Paterno.
I've heard of that.
Wait, is that dude that saw the dude raping the kid and was like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay out of this?
he didn't know about. Well, he didn't see it, but
He heard the rhythmic.
they had
snapping.
emails about him being
What
investigated.
the
with Joe
fuck,
Paterno.
TA?
What? That's what I heard.
So we're gonna push past this. So
Poor choice of words.
Yeah, go watch Hulk Hogan.
his son and his family, he died recently, like last year, and his son and family, they commissioned this like 276-page report about why the investigation was wrong. And that's just self-interest. They're not looking at anything objectively. They're just like, oh, this is wrong, and what they said here is wrong. And it's not like we did our own investigation. We're just going to try to poke holes through your investigation.
Mhm.
It's just self-interest.
Yeah, I know this Dorner guy. He's got a big, there's a lot of people on Twitter that are like on his side, and they keep posting about him, and there's like a big build-up on the internet that's like kind of on his side.
Treating him like he's a revolutionary or some shit.
I'm going to say I follow a lot of like half trolls on Twitter. It was stupid what they were doing. They were like doing Grand Theft Dorner, and they'd have the Grand Theft Auto. It was ridiculous. I decided to just ignore it after that.
All right. Well, we are kind of... What?
Before you go, has anybody seen the Doctor Strange movie?
No.
The animated one? Oh, it's
Yeah.
really
Oh, with the anime or just animation?
the animated one.
Yes, I have.
It's very good. I don't like the ending, but it's very
It seemed like he got too powerful too quick.
Uh-oh.
Well, yes.
Disagreements.
No. I agree with that, but it was always in him, and this item just kind of unlocked it. Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was born with this power, it's understandable, and it's just being unleashed now,
Yeah.
as opposed to just like, oh, I trained for 4 days and I'm a god.
3 months and you can beat Bane.
Dude, I have so much against Batman. It's not even funny.
All right, but
Oh, the reason I brought this up with this whole Batman thing is, didn't Doctor Strange origin seem a lot like Batman's? With him climbing a mountain to get there, it seems a lot like Batman Begins.
yeah, a little bit. I can see that.
Okay.
Almost every superhero movie from Batman Begins on was influenced by Batman Begins.
Don't even say that, because
It's the truth.
I gotta
You know,
go.
actually, you know what I actually noticed? This is kind of somewhat off topic, but I was going through just some of the older live action stuff or just things like that, and we never did do the Battleship.
No, we didn't, because it didn't work, remember?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Couldn't. Aha.
Have you guys watched it in your bad movie days?
It is on the docket. Dude, our bad. And we don't even have it on here. Our bad movie. It's gonna be. We gotta watch Baby Geniuses, and it's awful.
I'm
Our
just trying to.
What? Go ahead.
I'm just trying to think of like, what other movies can you make off of a board game?
Candyland.
No, they actually canceled the Candyland movie. There were gonna be one.
It would have just been like Willy Wonka, wouldn't it?
No, it's gonna be a war thing.
A war? Are you serious?
Dead.
For Candyland?
Can you imagine?
Shoots and ladders.
No, can you imagine a Michael Bay Hungry Hippos?
No,
In a-
no.
Oh wait, no, just in a world where 4 survivors are stuck in the Amazon. You need one of those in there. You need one of those in there. All of a sudden, 4 mechanical hippos rise in 4 corners, where
Somebody-
balls are going all around them. Explosion!
Well, mainly DA, listened to spill.com, and they were talking about Battleship, and they were talking about the board game thing. One of them came up with the idea of Jenga, and he'll knock a part of a building down, and he'll do it like every hour if his demands aren't met. It was stupid. Why are they even doing? What is with these gritty reboots of children's fables? Jack and the Beanstalk and Hansel and Gretel. What are they doing now?
And
Hansel
don't
and
forget
Gretel
about Snow
to me,
White.
it made me shake my head.
I think
There
was
two
it Snow White that started it?
It was probably the Grimm brothers.
No, that was like 5. That was like 10 years ago, kid.
Van Helsing.
No, Van Helsing
League of
is
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
that's superheroes.
These
These are children's fables being rebooted
The
with
Dark
grit.
Knight.
Him.
I just like to bring that up because that was a great movie. It had great themes.
Yeah, you stop. You shut up.
Alright, I think we'll end it there.
Otherwise,
Yeah, we actually had some solid editing talk. It's been a little while. Definitely try to whip up some more topics in the near recent future. That makes no sense. Near future.
we need a comic episode soon because I'm.
Yeah, we do. And we actually, me and Percy were talking. We need to have another watching one too. See if we can actually get the live stream working right.
Oh yeah. What episode are we at? We could do it for our 60th.
We are at 54. This is 54, episode 54.
Yeah, we could do it for episode 60.
Okay.
Maybe
It's
it'll
like-
work this time.
I'll
Like
probably use a different site and I'll
It's like 2 months away.
testing. Yeah. Well, we still have the Creed thing to talk about.
Yeah, that's true.
We got another comic thing. We got sure there's other stuff.
We stuff on the palette.
I'm
Definitely.
telling you
My
now.
Little Pony episode.
I'm telling y'all now. Once Injustice comes out, I'm gonna be very distracted.
I did not know that was coming out for the Wii U. I was actually surprised.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's coming out the same.
I just
day.
watched the Aquaman trailer.
Aquaman looks so good.
All right, we'll end it there. Thanks
Oh,
again.
Great.
What is
Thanks.
fish stick?
Thanks again for
Oh, man.
tuning in,
No,
people.
really? Oh, you guys disappoint me.
I am disappointed.
Oh man, I had high hopes of that one.
Yeah, we're
There's
in there.
like 40 things to do.
Man.
Thanks again for tuning in, people.
I'm
We will-
laughing at the 50 freaking child molester jokes, but
We'll
actual
see you
setup
next week.
punchline, it's just like, oh, what's going on here? Is
We'll
that
see.
comedy?
And it's a chance to insult us.
Really? But they're just like, that was sad.
Next time, guys.
Man.
We're back to weekly. See you on live.
Bye.